Hello everyone, my name is Nick Freeman. I am a member of the IT department, and we're going to go through the service desk rollout here for Huston Electric for the end of 2017 and for 2018. So first and foremost, this is to assist the IT department with handling any issues and requests that you guys might have. So first and foremost, the purpose of the service desk is to help place all incidents in one central location for ease of access and prompt response. I know everyone's probably experienced where you send an email and it just kind of fell off the face of the earth, or you weren't able to log into an account and it took a couple of hours before it could get fixed, or you didn't know whether they'd even seen it at all. Well, that ends here. With this, you'll get real-time updates from the help desk system and know, hey, that's when IT's working on it. Hey, that's how I know everything's good and everything's being ordered in a timely fashion. Second, it allows for greater efficiency in determining if computer parts need replacement. It can be frustrating sometimes that you have to call IT 2, 3, 4 times for the same issue. And this helps put a stop to it because it will help establish the pattern saying, hey, we've worked on this same issue for the same person 3 times. Why don't we just go ahead and replace it? Making those judgment calls easier and more efficient will help save the company time and save you downtime in the end. Third, it allows for a record of incidents to show if an issue is systematic. Meaning, for example, if I have 10 users in Lafayette who have the same issue, that tells me, hey, maybe we should look at it immediately. Or if it's one on Tuesday, one on Wednesday, but it's all the same problem, that gives us an indicator of, hey, we should check and make sure our systems are running efficiently. Fourth, using a help desk portal to prevent communication issues or drop cases. Emails sometimes don't go through. Sometimes you can't get a hold of someone and you hope that the voicemail gets left with them, and sometimes you just can't get a hold of somebody. That ends with this, because we'll get live updates as an IT department when tickets are submitted. It'll come right to all of our devices, phone, iPad, computer, you name it, we'll get an update for it. And that'll help us be prompt and make sure that you have everything that you need. So how do you sign up? Well, during the IT audit, if I came by and I registered your devices, you're already signed up in Manage. In addition to those of you that are not yet registered, mostly those out in the field who have laptops and the like, or out at job sites that have equipment, will be getting to you, especially as this rollout comes in. If you're already registered, great. You'll go ahead and you'll receive an email that'll show you guys later that'll have you just activate your account. It'll have you create a password, and then you'll use your email and that password to log into our help desk system. Once activated, again, you'll be able to submit incidents and request assets from the IT department. When submitting your tickets, here are some guidelines that will help you help us. First, be as detailed as possible. Sometimes saying, hey, it's broken, doesn't tell me necessarily what I need to know, or what other members of the department need to know. Telling me, hey, it's not running when I do this, or this won't open when I do this, that helps me understand exactly what your issue is, so I can solve it faster and get you back on the right track and moving forward. Screenshots are a huge plus in helping get to the heart of an issue. If you're getting an error code or a pop-up that's giving you exactly and tells you what kind of error it is, that helps. Tell me, hey, I got the error, it says this, here's a screenshot of it. I get this error when I open up the program or when I click on a file. That'll help get to the heart of an issue a lot quicker, again, saving everybody time in the end. You can assign a priority for an incident from low to critical. All issues will start at medium, but you can always raise it or lower it as you see fit. In addition, IT can raise or lower it depending on how urgent the issue is. High and critical tickets should be called in to me at this time, and then followed up with a ticket. A high priority ticket, for example, would be an internet outage at your desk. Something that is completely stopping what you're doing and your work. A critical issue is if it's office-wide, for example, if a server goes down, call it in, we'll fill out the ticket and the paperwork once we've got it resolved. Because if it's costing productivity and the company money, that is the highest priority possible to make sure we get you guys back to work and have your interaction with the IT department as smooth and painless as possible. Next, IT requisitions and the new hire and job change forms. So these forms are required for any new IT assets, your phones, laptops, printers, etc., etc., etc. These forms are on the front page of the service desk, and they're listed in the helpful articles, just right even below the main message, and you'll see that later. And it's also found under the Solutions tab of the Service Desk portal, just in case it doesn't show up in that helpful articles area. These forms require an approval of a division head. And please try to complete the form as much as possible, including the date, who it's for, what department. If you have a PO number, that's fantastic. Tell us what item you're wanting to get. For price estimates, if you can give us a rough idea, if you already know, say if it's on Amazon, that's fine. If it's ordering for a phone or something like that, you need to know what the pricing is, we'll fill that in and update you that that's what that cost looks like. And again, we'll follow up if we need additional information or if we're missing something. Again, these will not be processed until we have a division head's signature on this. So let's go ahead and take a look at the system. The system is based on this website. You will be able to favorite this once you are registered in the Semantic system. And there will also be a portal shortcut available for those of you working on desktops and laptops. So let's go ahead and move forward into taking a look at how your activation will go. Alrighty, now we're looking at what your email will look like. This will differ from user to user, but this is the web version of email. You'll receive an email from right here, helpdesk@HustonElectric.com. It'll say your access to Huston account. That is the activation email you'll receive. So it'll look exactly like this. It'll say your name. For in this example, it's test 1. And your login, which is your email, and then you'll activate your account by clicking this. It'll take you to a page where it'll have you create your password and move forward from there. Once you've activated your account, you'll receive an email that looks like this, telling you, hey, it's active. If you have issues activating your account, just contact the IT department and we'll take care of you. So it'll show you who you are, what your account is, what your user ID is, just letting you know you've activated it. And also where you can log into, right here. You can click that link. Honestly, I would favorite or bookmark it if possible, if you don't already have the icon. So when you were to click that link, it pulls this up. It'll look exactly like this, and you can go up here, hit the little star, favorite it, so you have it for quick use. So just put in your username and your password. I've already done so to save us some time for this test account. So it'll process, and this will load the front page. So it'll show you exactly what all you need. Here's a welcome message from me, letting you know essentially what we've already covered in the first part of this. And if you have questions or suggestions, you can email me, you can call me, whatever you need to do to get it done. So you'll have a couple of tabs up here, which we'll go over here in a second. So right down here, useful articles. Those are the 2 articles I was talking about. IT requisition and the new hire and job change forms. We'll go through those right now. So when you open it up, you just click on them or tab them or right click tab and bring them up. So it'll show it like this.
It gives you the instructions of what you need, where to send it if it's certain things, where to send it if it's another thing, and then you can click right here and download the form to fill out. Same goes with the new hire and job change forms, exactly the same idea. Just download those documents, go ahead and fill them out, and then what you'll do is you submit a new incident ticket, just right up here. And it'll start with your name filled in right here. So if you test one of the users right here, if you want to CC somebody, so say your supervisor or one of the groups that are listed on those forms that need to be CC'd for an account like this, that's fine. You can fill it in. Just go ahead and type in your email address and it will fill it in. Or if they're a user within the system, say for example, myself. You put Nick Freeman in there, it'll pop my name up for you. Subject, just self-explanatory, so your description. Description, say what's going on. Provide as much detail as you can in this section. Priorities right here, it is required that you set a priority, but it'll always start at a medium. Your site, you've got 838 office, Kokomo, Lafayette, and Westfield. Department doesn't necessarily matter as much. It's not really a descriptor. Just kind of tell generally where you are. If that really doesn't match for you, you can always leave it blank. We'll be adding more sites and departments as things go. When you need it by, say it's for a new hire or a request, tell me when you need it by. If you need it as soon as possible, just say as soon as possible in here. If you need it by the 16th, you can click on that date, it'll pop right up. Attaching files, you just go right here, hit attach, choose from computer, and that'll work for you. It'll let you pull up right in the menu and attach what you need to do. Once you've got all this filled out, you can hit create new incident, and then it'll register it and it'll send forward a new incident ticket to everyone. So what it'll do is it'll start out with the creation of the incident. It'll send you an email saying you created an incident, and will alert you, the IT department and yourself saying, hey, there's an incident. And then throughout the incident, you'll see who changed it, who addressed it, who did what to it. As you can see, it went from new to assigned, then assigned to awaiting input, and then it was resolved. And you'll receive an email when it resolves out. And it'll say, hey, the details will be right in here, or well, rather in the resolution page. Or if there's comments provided saying, for example, they need more information, or anything else to that, it'll help address those issues as they come. Once an issue is resolved, or even your ongoing issues, you'll see them under, you'll see your active issues under My Requests. When it comes to showing requests, what you submitted, it'll show up right here under My Requests. It'll show which ticket you submitted, what the state of that ticket is. It can be new, assigned, awaiting input, resolved, or closed. Most tickets will either be new, assigned, or resolved and closed. Resolved tickets will close within 24 hours, just as a general concept. It'll show what category it was filed under, who was assigned to, who requested it, and when it was due by. So if we go into this one, for example, it'll show in here the record of all the work that was done here, when it was closed and merged. It'll show all the details in here about the comments that were made. So if IT says, hey, scheduled appointment for Tuesday, it'll show up in here in the comments section. And you can also provide your own comments in here and reply back saying, hey, doesn't work, or issues ongoing, here's the updated form, etc., etc. You can still attach files, post your comments. So essentially, if you have any additional questions or need additional help, please feel free to reach out to myself. At this point, we are looking to make sure that every person is on this system as soon as possible. And we will be sending out this video alongside an email and a Google form that just says you received this, you've watched this training, and that you are prepared to be on this system. IT will be verifying that all users are on there, and this is how we will be accepting incidents and requests from now on. If we don't have an incident ticket, unfortunately, we will not be able to provide assistance unless it is of a critical nature, in which we'll, as we stated earlier in the training, we'll put a ticket in there. This will be moving forward how Huston Electric will address its IT infrastructure and resolving day-to-day incidents. Once you've activated your account, submitted your tickets, and you can see your comments, is once an issue is resolved, you'll receive a customer satisfaction survey. Now I understand you guys aren't customers, it's just phrased that way. Unfortunately, I couldn't change that. But if you feel that the IT department has successfully addressed your issue and in a good manner, please go ahead and hit satisfied. If you feel that the service was not up to par, that you felt there was a need of an improvement or anything to work on, hit dissatisfied. This will stay open for about 24 hours once you receive this email. And I know that I appreciate getting feedback. And if you want to hit satisfied or leave a comment, you can also always email us and let us know. Getting feedback helps us be better as a department and better serve you, and help make sure that you're able to do your job as efficiently as possible. Thank you all for watching, and have a wonderful day.